Same lineup?
Yeah. You want to start?
Sam, Gus, Jackson, Brett, Q.
Yep. Okay. Josh? Oh, no.
Is everything done? Like they're all good?
Not balls and strikes. Lineups are done.
And welcome to Game 2 between the Thunderbirds and the Mojo. We just finished up what was a hell of a game. What was expected. Andrew Nichols gives up a long fly ball to center field that Spencer Foss caught, but they had bases loaded and yelled tag as the coach was all over it. And is it good?
Yeah, so you just gotta play and then we'll hit.
I got you.
You gotta do the timer. So,
Hit
positions are set for this half inning. But when they switch, you gotta make sure you put in their position. Good.
So the win goes to Gus Skibby, who is in from Kansas City tonight. He gets the win in Game 1. We're going to start with Game 2.
Because we don't have anyone else.
We're going to start in Game 2, and we'll hand the play-by-play off to Ken Bone, and I will do the statistics because we know Ken is very good at this.
Where's your where's the ad?
You want to swap over here so you can do this?
You're fine. I can move this.
Okay. How you doing, Ken?
I'm fantastic. How about you?
I'm doing good. I'm glad to have some help. Cam helped out to start off the first game, but he's getting ready for his second game.
Do you have the ad reads? Where'd they go? Where's the binder? Oh.
So as we get ready to start Game 2 here,
just make sure you hit the
we're going to say thank you to some of our sponsors.
I'd like to remind you that Mo WIFF is brought to you this year by Pogue Chevrolet. Since 1960, the Pogue Automotive Group has been a trusted dealer for all your automotive needs. Pogue Chevrolet, located in Wentzville, offers a wide selection of both new and used vehicles while guaranteeing exceptional customer service before and after the sale. For your next ride, check out our friends at PogueChevrolet.com. That is P-O-A-G-E Chevrolet.com. If you want to check out the new Malibu, if they got any deals on it. I rented one a couple of weeks ago for a work trip that I was on. It made me not want to get back in my own car.
Yes.
Also brought to you by our playoff sponsor. Tonight's games and tomorrow's games will have big playoff implications for who gets in, who's out, and for seeding. We're into that time of year where it's really starting to heat up. The Lit Cigar Lounge is our playoff sponsor, and they're also St. Louis's premier cigar and whiskey bar, located in Chesterfield, Missouri at the District. You can find them at litstl.com and go and give them a follow on social media.
Well, Ken, I don't know if you caught any of that last game, but it was a hell of a game. And actually, even though the score ended up being 1-0, there was a lot of hitting, which is nice.
Yeah, you're not going to keep these two lineups quiet.
And we are underway as Dom Strachowski throws his first pitch of the night, and it's a ball. 2 balls. Sam Skibby had a tough night at the plate in his first game against Andrew Nichols. He just carved him up every single time he pitched to him.
Yeah, you'll be hard-pressed to keep Sam down all night, though.
Yep. No, it was odd to see it. He just looked a little off, wasn't picking up the pitch as well. But like you said, you know what? That just makes it bad for Game 2. One of the best hitters in the league, leads off for the Mojo.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to be the pitcher that sees Sam after he's had a less than stellar game. He really has a big ability to refocus and get right back on it.
So you might have some issues if you're throwing 75 to Sam. He had to let up to throw that strike there at 75 miles an hour. And there's a swing and strike, 3-2 count. Three and 2. And 4. Ball 4.
Count full now to Sam.
Mojo with 5 players here tonight, hitting all 5.
Good, Sam.
And they'll walk him. And we'll have a runner on second base.
It's rarely safe to throw the 56 and under pitches, but to a skibby, it's even less safe than normal.
Strike. Had to let up on that one as well as 73. So we talked earlier about Dom being out of the NWA league where they have a pitch restriction, speed restriction, and that was 77. That one would have been too hot in his other league, so maybe that's why he's having a hard time throwing it as a strike. Who knows? But he hasn't had an issue with that all season. This would be the first game where we've seen any kind of control issues. Two and one.
Dominic, part of our incredibly talented rookie class here.
Yeah, it's been a good one.
We have a lot of guys who have gotten used to playing in other leagues, a lot of them with speed restrictions. Now that they're out here actually playing wiffle ball, some of them have had trouble adjusting.
Yep.
Dominic, not so much. He's been stellar so far this year.
Yeah, actually, he's probably stood out more in this league than he has in his other league, and he's good in his other league. But Dom's been the home run leader as a rookie with 4, and his ERA's up in the top. 4-1. And that will run it full. Second full count of the game for him.
The red light was on all the way for that one.
Yes. Ground ball back.
Hard hit back to Dominic. Makes a good pick there for out number 1.
Runner stays at second base. 1 out. Jackson Crossley almost hit a home run to end last game. 77 again.
It is a scorcher out here at Catch 22 Miracle Field today. 90 degrees at first pitch for
There's
this
a ground
game.
ball.
Crossley hits that one very hard. Right
He's
back
seeing
up
the
the middle.
ball about as good as anybody. Runners at first and third with 1 out. That's going to bring up Brett Spencer, who had a hit last game. Dom hasn't been easy to hit. He hasn't been easy to hit this year. So any kind of action here early would be something new for him.
Yeah, he does not allow a lot of balls in play either. So we've already seen a couple of hard hit balls and a little control issue at the plate. I wonder if Dominic's feeling the effects of the heat a little bit, or if something's going on. But look for him to loosen up, and if the Mojo want to establish themselves in this game, they need to take this opportunity to get to Dominic here.
I mean, look, Dom's only given up 1 run in 14 innings on the season. So I mean, it's not as if he's been in this situation a bunch. But I will tell you this: he has also walked 14 guys in 14 innings. So, I mean, he does have some control issues from time to time. But we run at 2-1 right now. It's a big pitch. Swung at a ball there, 2-2. They say, 2-2. They say Dom's got a really nice clean ball curve. That it's like a slider that picks up speed. We'll see if he comes with that right here. Nope, came with a screwball. Oh, a fun fact you might not know about Dom. Dom sings. Did you know that? Yep. He's got a couple songs out right now that I've seen on TikTok a few times, and actually pretty catchy. Him and Michael Dobb both. Thought I'd throw out a little shout out there to Dom. And there's strike 3. Right man, right time for the Mojo. You got the hard-hitting Quentin Meyer, and Q, as they call him, actually almost went deep in his first at-bat last game. Just missed it, come up about 3 foot short, and had really good swings on his second at-bat.
Q's always a power thrower. He doesn't get cheated when he swings the bat. So Dominic sings. He's a fantastic athlete.
Is that a strike?
He's young. He's good-looking. I've decided now that I don't like him anymore. That's too much for
Andrew.
one man.
0-1 to count. 1-1. Those borderline strikes are always tough. You almost feel as a defensive team to, I mean, all Q's got to do is shoot it down the left field line here, and they're going to score a run.
Good, Q.
2-1 to count.
Yeah, the shift is on hard for Quentin here.
Yeah, and he's all pull, but in this situation, I feel like it would be worth to have a guy just as a safety net over there, but 3-1. And I heard someone in the back say it, and they are right. Had they not called a check swing on the first pitch, it could easily be 4-0 here, and that is a much more vulnerable situation. But instead, it's 3-1. 3-1 count. 4-1. Guys, we didn't have. Hey, we only had 4-1. Is that all you had too?
If we were calling that
Looks like
first pitch a strike.
Yeah. Well, we're going to go with what as long as they're okay with it, we're okay with it. So this is a big pitch here because they could be giving up a run here. If he's got 4 pitches total, he's thrown 2, he's got 2 left. There's some debate here on whether or not the count was right, but both teams seem to be okay with it. So it's down to the final pitch. It's either going to be a run or a strikeout. Let's see what it is. And it's a strikeout.
Q, maybe a little too aggressive on that one. When you're
You got a wide open left side of the field. I hate to say it.
when you're a young guy and you hit for a lot of power, sometimes you feel like you got to be the hero.
That's a tough one. Same lineup.
This matchup brought to you by our division sponsors. Our AL division is sponsored by Alex Eggert Photography. Are you looking to freeze those unforgettable moments in time? Well, look no further than Alex Eggert Photography. Whether you're scoring the winning goal, celebrating family milestones, or embracing your senior year, we got you covered. With a keen eye for detail and a passion for perfection, let us snap, shoot, and capture your story in every frame. From sports action shots to heartwarming family portraits, we'll ensure that your memories are picture perfect. Book your session today and let's make every moment click. If you want to see some samples of Alex Eggert's work, look no further than our own Mo WIFF social media. Check out our Facebook page or anywhere else you can find us on social media. Some beautiful action shots that Alex has taken through the course of this year. He does fantastic work.
So Sam Skibby to start on the mound for the Mojo. He comes in with a 1.79 ERA, giving up 5 earned runs in 14 innings. And he will be your Game 2 starter for the Mojo.
That Game 2 start is brought to you by our National League sponsor, UCC STL. They'll recover money owed to you from creditors, collect on court judgments awarded to you and or your business. So go to UCCSTL.com for more information.
Sam started 3 games this year. Ken gave up 4 runs to the Mambas. They ended up coming back and winning that game. Mojo did on a couple really nice hits by Sam. He saved himself. The other run was given up to Nick Bone, if I remember correctly, on a home run to left center on a riser. And then he also threw a 0 against the Kings in the second game of the doubleheader. Pitched both games against you guys, I think.
Yeah, that was the first win of the year for the Kings against this tough Mojo team.
Well, and then you saw what has slowly turned into one of the better pitchers in the league, and Justin Hall go crazy and rattle off 3 wins. Was as good as anybody in the league. Anybody.
Yeah, he's been looking fantastic, and he'll be going up against the Bombers in tomorrow's uploads. Be sure to come back and check those out.
Yeah, I was going to say, it'd be nice to see him pitch again to see if he gets back at it. 2-0 count. Just like his brother, he clips the top part of the zone for the strike. We have a 2-1 count. Oh.
You want any of these?
2-2. Sam don't quite throw as hard as Gus does, who pitched the first game, but he's got a lot of movement. 3-2, and he also wears different colored socks every game, which I think's nice, unique quality. There's strike 3.
It looks like he's sporting St. Louis team color socks. It's like Cardinals on the left foot, the Blues on the right, representing the home teams.
So 1 away here in the bottom of the first.
Dominic comes to the plate now looking to help himself. It's a heavy pitching matchup here. 1 or 2 runs could easily win this game.
Wow.
Now, the microphone might not have picked that one up, but that hit that
2-1.
shaved about 3 molecules off the edge of the strike zone.
Satrowski's sitting about 18th in the league in average. Hitting looks like 194.
Anybody who's new to the sport might think like 194, that's not very good. In fast pitch competitive wiffle ball, that is pretty darn good.
Yeah, it's good. He's also leading the league in home runs with 4, if that gives you any indication. 10 RBIs on the season, has him ranked up in the top 5. I mean, he's been one of the better hitters for the Thunderbirds this year for sure. And there you go.
Let's go, John.
And that is going to bring up Andrew Nichols. 2 balls and no strikes as Sam works quick here in the bottom of the first with a runner on first.
Sam's like anybody else. He doesn't want to stand out in the heat any longer than he has to.
Nope. I don't know what you're waiting on.
That was what I was waiting.
I know. Riser to the low part of the zone. That's a tough one to lay off, and Andrew's kicking himself in the tail for it. It's 1-2. I'm sorry, 2-1. 3-1.
We're going to have a brief pause in the game as the trainer comes out to attend to Andrew Nichols.
Right. 3-1. 4-1. So that pitch there was really similar to the one that hit the zone. It just didn't come up as much, and Andrew almost swung at it. Full count. Ball 5.
No, just put me on second.
Sam thinking much like I did that he'd be able to get to Andrew
So he's gonna
bite
pitch.
at a low riser after that first one he laid off.
He's going to pitch to him, though, and I think this is dangerous. I mean, I know he's got a nasty 55 pitch, but 56 pitch, but Andrew's no joke. 53 miles per hour, and that's an out. 2-way. That's going to bring up Spencer Foss, and here's a guy, his average doesn't tell the story. He come in tonight batting 103. He had a hit last game off Gus, who's very hard to even get a bat on. But he's put the bat on the ball against some really good pitchers this year. Spencer Foss has 2 home runs on the year as well. As he gets the first, as Sam gets the first strike. So I don't know how hot he got today, but it seemed like it was 100 easily.
Yeah, it's extremely humid today.
0-2 count.
The official temperature, the official high here in Chesterfield is 94. Out here on this playing surface, it could easily be 100 degrees even now. That's going to do it for the bottom of the first. We'll go to the top of the second. No score yet. This top of the second is going to be brought to you by Commercial Drywall Corp, our all-star game sponsor. Commercial Drywall Corp is a national subcontractor that specializes in commercial drywall, acoustical ceilings, and finished carpentry. Having a plan is important, but finding the right partner to execute that plan in a cost-effective manner is key. Check them out at www.commercialdrywallcorp.com. Also brought to you by our Player of the Week sponsor, Auto Spa, etc. Auto Spa ETC sets the bar for a clean car. With express tunnel locations for a quick exterior wash and free vacuums, ranging to full-service locations with complete detail centers. Auto Spa, etc. Clearly better. It shows in the shine. Go to www.autospa.etc for locations.
So there's been no home runs tonight. There's been a lot of balls put in play, and there's been some balls hit really hard that has stayed in the park. We should have had a couple home runs. Hughes should have been a home run in the first game. Jackson Crosley should have definitely been a home run in the first game that stayed in. It's going to be very tough to hit the ball out as humid as it is with the wind blowing in from center field. Definitely a pitcher's friend tonight.
Yeah, there's very little movement in the air right now.
Yep.
The air is extremely heavy. The ball is not going to cut through this easily.
No, and it's caused some of the pitches to go flat tonight, which has led to some big hits, but either way, there's only been one run scored, and we're in the second game. One and one to count.
Come on, bus driver, here we go.
Sam nearly killed by that pitch, but he'll bravely step right back in there.
Two one. 3-1. Looks like Dom's had some trouble getting that slider that he threw so well against the Archers last week. He's having a hard time getting that pitch in for a strike, and that could have something to do with the lack of or the air, because he pitches a lot of innings in two different leagues, so control shouldn't be an issue. Oh, and that's what I'm talking about with Skibby. He's just not seeing the ball tonight. 3-2. There's a lot of teams that wish they could play on nights when Sam swung like this. Us being one of them. Nice hesitation. Gets him. Nice little hesitation jump and little extra velocity. Got it up to 81 miles an hour. That's as fast as I've seen him throw tonight. We now have one out. One thing Dom will do if he gets ahead, he starts throwing strikes, you'll start seeing him do some different hesitations, step overs, different things on the mound to throw their timing off. 2-0. Gus was afraid that was going to nip the top part of the zone. Alex, how you doing, bro?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Ken, how you doing?
Good, how about you?
Ball 3?
3-0 now to Gus. What a wonderful reward for getting Sam Skibby to go down on strikes. Now you have to face Gus Skibby. It's almost not fair.
Ball 4. So just to give you an idea of the control issues that Dom's had tonight, he's thrown 39 pitches and we're in the second inning. And 24 of those have been balls. But they're still swinging on 4-0. So 4-1. Gus says, I didn't drive from Kansas City to come in here and take a walk. 4-1 count from the Dominator. Another ball. That would have been ball 5. So he's gotten by with 2 pitches here that wouldn't have hit the zone. Now you got a full count. He throws one nice pitch and we got 2 outs. Hesitation, jump, ball 5. They're going to put him on second base. So that one was 83 miles an hour, and I think that's about maximum velocity right now for the Dominator without him hurting himself. There's a nice pitch. That started out of the strike zone high and hit the bottom pipe.
really late break on it too. Probably about the last third of its travel there, the last 15 feet, it broke a good 36 inches vertically.
Yep. Oh, nut shot.
That one, a similar pitch.
Make sure you get some pictures of that. So that's why you wear cups, children that are watching this. That's why you wear a cup when you play Little League. Because if that would have been a baseball, there wouldn't have been much laughing about it. Luckily,
I would have still laughed.
right. Luckily, it's a wiffle ball, so it's just going to sting for a little while. I mean, he definitely got hit square. Dom thinks it's funny, so we'll see. We'll see. We got a 1-1 count.
I throw that pitch again.
So that's the opposite of a cock shot. That's a different cock shot.
He's got Jackson thinking twice about down. That was a defensive swing.
Yeah, right. 1-2. Cross has been hitting the heck out of the ball tonight. We'll see if he can come through with another hit. Knuckleball. Is that a knuckleball? 2-2. No, it wasn't a knuckleball. He says it must have been some kind of slow curve.
Getting a flyover from a single engine.
Yeah, I don't think he let the Chesterfield know about that. Strike 3. We got a 0-0 score, and I'll be honest, Dom I feel like he's been in trouble the entire game. And he's had to pitch himself out of trouble the whole game.
Yeah, absolutely. The Mojo are a free swinging team, though. They've certainly helped him out in a couple of jams.
Yep. 1-0. Brett Spencer, big hit last game. He's 0 for 1 tonight. (2-0), and just like that, they got a runner on second base, with 2 outs.
The Thunderbirds in the outfield looking like they're really rethinking their choice of team color. Those flight suit pajamas are getting awfully hot on the back right now.
4-0. 4-0.
I thought it hit.
I thought that was a strike.
I thought it hit as well. 3-1.
I said it hit.
3-1.
CB Buckner takes one right off the mask. Couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
Somehow we didn't lose the camera on. And 4-2. We got a full count. Number 77, Dominic Citrowski. And that ball is crushed.
Come on!
That's a triple off the wall. That's going to score a run. I'm telling you, man, these Mojo guys are hitting the ball tonight.
You don't see a lot of triples in this league, but Crosley really got some wheels on him. He stretched that one for an extra base.
I mean, that's just a perfect example of a ball that could have probably hit the second fence, and it just died. And if you noticed, Andrew yelled, "It's in here" right off the bat, because he knew that ball was going to blow back. 1-0 Mojo.
On a temperate night like we had 2 or 3 weeks ago, that carries an extra 6 feet. That's a no doubt.
For sure. If that's in the night games, it probably is a home run. 1-0. 2-0.
He's not Ethan.
It wasn't in the penis. It wasn't in the penis.
2-0.
I've been hit 3 times. Not in the penis.
Well, that's the beauty of wiffle ball, Q. They can hit you 4 times and then you still strike out. It's a brutal game.
3-0.
Not for the faint of heart.
No. 3-0. Quinn's had some good at-bats tonight as he continues his journey in Mo WIFF. 3-1.
All right, now you're ready.
He's slowly become one of the better hitters in the league with that nice uppercut.
Good hack.
3-2.
Here we go.
4-2. 4-2. Next game has the number 12 and 13 top hitters in the league. Kings and Nick Bone, there's ball 5, and Jacob Keller.
Have fun with it. Keep your head in there, buddy.
So they're going to pitch to him here. That was ball 5, and he'll get 4 56-mile-per-hour pitches or less. Struck out on the only other time he had it tonight.
Nick Bone's been an incredibly consistent hitter this year, and Jake has hit for quite a bit of power in his rookie campaign. He is Quentin's second 56 and under strikeout.
Yeah, he didn't look good on that one, and that's not. I tell you, there's something about that 56-mile-per-hour pitch, and sometimes it's just hard to get yourself to focus.
And it's a really different look, and the hotter you pitch, the harder you throw, and your regular pitches, the more difficult it can be to resolve the timing for the slow pitches. It's really tough, really different look. Everybody check out Mo Wiff's Facebook page for some details on our upcoming Mo Wiff annual tournament. It's going to be a fantastic day. It's going to be bigger, more teams than ever. I'll be out playing.
I'll be there.
I dust off the batting gloves at least once a year to participate in this tournament.
We are in the bottom of the second.
It's a fantastic time, and it's brought to you by Ink Spot Tattoo Shop. Ink Spot's the premier tattoo and piercing shop located at number 10 Ellis Avenue in Troy, Missouri. You can see them featured on Tattoos and Turnpikes on YouTube. So please give them a call at 636-528-9465 because Mo Wiff is Big Dave approved.
Josh Rogers leads it off here in the bottom of the second. Josh has been one of the better hitters for the Thunderbirds this season in that leadoff spot. Used to be held down by Tony Cochran, who now has since left them in free agency to the Archers. Josh was picked up from the Archers in free agency, and he's now the leadoff hitter. Josh sits at 206 on the year.
Tony's having a tough year.
He is.
This year.
I'm just getting ready to say that.
I look for him to get hot in the second half, though.
Yeah. Yeah, or you'll see him get hot right around playoff time, and that's not good for anybody. We got 3-0, 4-0. 4-0. Sam the veteran Skibby. 4-1. There's ball 5. They're going to pitch to him, and Josh has been one of the better hitters this year on 56-mile-per-hour pitches. 2 home runs against the
Ready, hey, let's go. 55.
The Mambas. 4 pitches at 56 or under here. As Sam floats one outside, Josh is going to get himself something he likes, or he's going to take a walk. There it is. That's a double.
Well, the same result as putting him on. He ends up on second base. But it sure feels a lot better to get a hold of one than it does to just sit back down.
Absolutely. Josh is definitely not afraid to swing on that 56 early. So we got a man on second with nobody out. This could be a big inning for the Thunderbirds. This guy here is Dom Centrowski. He got a hit his last time up. Really good swing. Blistered it to right center field.
Big swing there. He's trying to get that run back that he gave up in the top of the second.
This is what happens when you're facing a veteran, Ken. He knows he's a free swinger. He knows he's wanting to get the run, and he throws him 2 pitches out of the zone. It's 0-2.
Yeah, Sam Skibby is not a fireball, but he is a very smart pitcher with great movement. So he's going to pick the pitch that's going to beat you, and he's usually going to put it right where he wants it too.
1 away.
Oh, sorry. All right.
That's an unfortunate at bat, and I'm sure Dom wishes he had that one back because nobody out with 1 on second, swinging a hot bat like he's been swinging, and then goes up there and swings at 2 bad pitches. I'm sure he wishes he had it back.
Dom's a young guy, and I think Sam, the wily veteran, was able to get in his head a little bit there. Got him to chase outside the zone, and that just froze him up when one comes right down the pipe. So just like we said, Sam knew exactly what he wanted to throw, and he knew right when he should be throwing it.
This is the guy you don't want to make a mistake to, typically. 1-2 count, and he's going to be looking for something that he can get his hands on. Sam's probably going to work himself down in the zone here, hoping he chases something. And he does. 2-2 count. 2-2. Yep. 2-2.
Step on it. Show him whose batter's box it is.
2-2 count for Andrew Nichols. Andrew, the captain here, looking to help his team. And there's that low pitch, looking for him to chase. Don't be surprised to see a hard riser in the bottom of the zone here. 3-2. There it is. Almost predictable, huh? 4-2. You're going to see something outside here. High ball 5. You're going to put him on. Smart.
Yeah, he said second. Second and third.
Well, it's second and third now with 1 out.
And Spencer Foss. Strike on the top part of the zone, and he's going to get a healthy dose of drop balls now. 0-2. 0-2. He won't see another riser the rest of it at bat. 0-2. If he does, I'd be shocked. 0-2 count. I stand corrected because that was a riser. 1-2.
I look for him to pull the string here after he got Foss to swing way late.
2-2. 2-2 with 1 out and 2 runners on. Josh Rogers is going to get another look at changing the score here for the Thunderbirds. There's a good. I'm shocked he gave him that. That was a very hittable pitch.
Yeah, that's a dangerous.
That's a dangerous pitch to that kid. He's hit a home run last week. He has 2 on the year. Wow, it worked out. It worked out. I would have thought I would have saw a dropper, but Sam's the pitcher, so Sam knows better. This is a great matchup here. Josh Rogers, 2 outs. They'll have to pitch to him. He's already got 1 big hit.
Josh tripled his last time up, and through the magic of Wiffle Ball, he is standing on third base, wide batter.
So 1-1 count, swung at the high drop ball. It hit the zone. It would have been a strike anyway.
He doubled his last time. 56 and under. He is on third base thanks to the double walk of fire.
2-1. Hey Andrew, is he wearing a Thunderbirds hat?
That is correct.
3-1. Josh Rogers is one of the only players sporting the Thunderbirds cap tonight. It's cool looking though. I like it. I like it. Big logo. Big logo. Wow. This could get interesting. We got a 1-0 lead right now for the Mojo, but a 4-1 count to Josh Rogers is dangerous. And there it is. And that's what the Thunderbirds are looking for. This is their chance to get into it right here. They'll have to pitch to him. Runners at second and third. Two outs. A simple single ties the game here. Single ties it. Q's playing dead center. Gus is at third. Spencer's playing more shaded towards second base. The right field line's open. Right center's open. Now they move. They're leaving basically the whole right side of the field open. And they got all 3 fielders on the infield. So they're trying to take away any singles. There's a line drive right back at the pitcher, and that'll do it.
Nifty play there by Sam on a hard comeback.
Line drive or grounder? I didn't even see it.
Line drive.
So that's going to take us to the third inning. This third inning is brought to you by some of our silver level sponsors, including Promotional Consultants Inc. PCI believes that strategy and ideation are essential steps toward finding the right branded merchandise, apparel, awards, and signage solutions to enhance your professional or promotional marketing and employee recognition. Please give them a follow and check them out at promotionalconsultants.com. And that employee recognition is a really important part of the equation there. You want your employees to be proud of where they work and be able to get out there and represent it with your branding on it. Also brought to you by Game Time Tournaments, a local family-owned and operated baseball and softball tournament. Play at your team's skill level with no additional fees or charges and flexible scheduling. Go to playgametimestl.com for more information. When you're trying to organize a baseball or softball tournament, let them do the logistics. Let them help handle it for you, and you focus on getting your team out there and having a good time for your organization. Let them do what they do best so you can focus on your team and your organization.
So we're going to bottom of the third inning, and Sam Skibby's getting another look at Dom Satrowski here. Sam Skibby's been held hitless tonight. Struck out 3 times in his first game. He struck out once tonight. He also walked. Never usually an easy out, but it's been the other guys in the Mojo lineup that's done damage tonight.
Another fly over there from a helicopter in Mojo green. I knew that the Mojo had a wide variety of people on the roster. Didn't know they had any helicopter pilots.
So Gus got hit in the back. Got hit standing too far outside of the backstop. That's tough when you get hit and you're not even hit bad. 3-1. 3-1 to count. 4-1. I tell you what, the camera's taken a hit and kept on going tonight. That's about the third or fourth time. 4-1. Satrowski, 4-1 pitch. Top part of the zone.
And I often think about fabricating like a plexiglass shield or something for our camera.
Full count.
And then I remember that it's not my camera, and so I don't do it.
There it is, finally. Single.
Hard hit single down the left field line there.
Well, it's really tough to keep Sam out of the scorebook with a hit. And he now has his first hit on the night. And what's getting Dom in trouble here is he's falling behind and having to come to these guys, and it changes the whole way you pitch. 1-0. 1-1. Gus Skibby's had some pretty good looks here. He struck out last time he batted, but he's all over him. That one was 79 miles an hour from Satrowski. He's gotten it up in the 80s, Ken, once or twice, maybe most.
I always saw one or two earlier at about 83.
2-1. 2-1.
We got the Kings warming up over there in the left field bullpen. The Bombers warming up over in right for our Saturday night upload matchups.
3-2. So Gus Skibby coming into the night before the first game was hitting .500 on the year with 4 at-bats. Only played opening night against the Kings. And then this is his first game back since. 3-2 count. A little hesitation from Satrowski. And strike 3. It's a big pitch. I haven't seen Satrowski get that pitch in for a strike yet, but they definitely have swung at it. So this guy here has been a hard out tonight. Jackson Crossley. Usually when he's on the mound, he's one of the best pitchers in MO WIFF. Strike 1.
There's no holes in this Mojo lineup tonight.
No, it's not.
You got to fight for every out.
That's right. Coming into tonight, Crossley didn't have a hit in 11 at-bats, but he got one hit last game. He's got one hit this game. And he had the game-winning sacrifice fly last game. A little step away. Hesitation, and then stepped one direction and threw the other. 1-2 count.
Rookie Jacob Keller over here on the first base side, chatting up a young fan, getting ready to sign some autographs.
Nice pitch. 2-2. 2-2 to Crossley with one out. Sam making fun of the fact it should be 4-0 as Jackson has swung at 2 bad pitches. I guess that would have been ball 5. Instead, it's 3-2.
His name's Quentin, not Ethan.
The Thunderbirds have Spencer Foss in center field, Josh Rogers at third base, and the captain Andrew Nichols at second. There's ball 4. Not a single strike thrown to the batter here, to Jackson Crossley in this at bat. Dom has now crept himself up to where he's thrown 80 pitches, and we're only in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, I know Dominic's only 12 years old, but that's still real hard on the arm.
Right, there's strike 3.
First strike of the at-bat, and he freezes Crossley on that for out number 2.
7-1. And that's going to bring up Brett Spencer. He has swinging struck out his first at bat, and then a triple off the left center field wall that should have been a home run, but the wind kept it in. And you got to be very careful here because this game can get out of hand with a 2-run shot.
We only got 6 minutes on the clock here, meaning that the bottom of this 3rd inning is likely going to be the last action we'll see in this game, barring some extras. If the Thunderbirds manage to tie it up. So you definitely don't want to allow any more runs on the board here.
No.
Digging yourself out of a run hole against Sam is hard enough.
Well, I tell you what, Dom's lived high in the zone, high. And then he's come back with that dropper high that's hit the bottom part of the zone, and that's tough. And that's what I'll bet you he throws right here. 2-1.
Well, when you're not throwing in the 90s like some of these guys can, you have to be that much better at controlling the zone and hitting every part.
2-2. You're going to see something nifty here. He's already done the hesitation. He'll do some sort of jump pitch, maybe a knuckleball, maybe a crossover or something. It won't be just a normal pitch. Knuckleball it is. And that's going to put you 3-2. Still wouldn't be surprised to see a hesitation here. There it is. Strike 3. That's a pretty dang good job. Again, got himself in trouble and got out of it. And that's going to bring us to the top of the 4th. Most likely the last inning.
Quite a few base runners here, but limited to 1 run. And that's going to take us here to the bottom of the 3rd inning, is it?
Nope, going to the top of 4th.
I must not have hit the button once. Anyway, we're in the top of the 4th inning. This will be almost certainly our last inning. And it's brought to you by Silver Fox Marketing, your source for signs, banners, window graphics, and vehicle wraps. Find them on Facebook, Instagram, or go to silverfoxmarketingstl.com. I just got my hair cut the other day, and now that I'm out in the sunlight with my hair a little shorter, I found that I am more of a silver fox than I was just a year ago. Also brought to you by Arch Nemesis Brewery. Arch Nemesis is a nano brewery located in the district of Chesterfield Valley, 100 yards from the factory in Reverie. Arch Nemesis specializes in kombucha and experimental small batch craft beer. Give them a follow on social media to find out more.
Are you sticking around after this?
Probably.
You want to?
Oh, okay. I got something I got to go.
breath. All right, let's roll, boys.
So here we go. Dominic Satrowski will lead off in the last inning for, it's the 4th inning, but it'll be the last as there's only 4.5 minutes left. Actually under 4 minutes left.
I like it.
Big swing there.
If there's a guy, though, that can tie this game up with one swing of the bat, he's at the plate. Leads the league in home runs. Swings from his heels, as they say. And Sam knows that. So we'll see if Sam makes a mistake, because it would definitely be on 0-2 a mistake to get it anywhere close to his hot zones on 0-2. And Dom holds off. Sam's been living in the 70s, low to mid 70s on the night. That was 77 as he heated it up. Another dropper. He's setting up that slider in on the hands here. Nope, another dropper. That's going to do it. One away. And that'll bring up the captain. He's had some big home runs, big hits. Most notably opening night against Cam Smith and the Bombers. He lines one in the left field to send that game into extra innings. He comes up tonight in a big spot. The hit that he had against Cam in extra innings just deflated the Bombers. They ended up losing in the home run derby, if you remember that opening night.
It was a very dramatic opening night.
Yes, it was.
4 action-packed games.
1-1. Does he have some magic left in the bat? That's the question. Does he have magic left? I mean, that's a tough pitch to hit. I don't even know how you hit it, to be quite honest. Inside part of the zone, dropper, 1-2 count. 2-2. Heavy dose of droppers. Hasn't seen a riser yet. And then there he is in strike 3.
That's out number 2. Up's going to come Spencer Foss to be the last hope for the Thunderbirds here.
So the rookie hit a home run last week that won the game for him.
Sam out there working extremely quickly, not wanting to let the Thunderbirds get into a rhythm.
He was on that one.
Hey, swinging away. Swinging
Well,
away.
this is top up, so it's over. Because they'd have to get the Mojo out, so this is it. That one hit the zone. That was not hit by the player. 0-2 count. So we're down 0-2.
There you go. We'll take it. Good job, Spence. Way to be a team player, dude.
Well, I mean, that's... Don't you guys got to get him out, though, still?
The new inning starts now.
No.
Yes.
Mojo's home, right?
No, we are home this game.
You made me change the inning counter and everything, Tom.
I've had home visitors messed up the whole game.
For Christ's sake, Tom.
I know. Unbelievable.
Now it actually is the top of the 4th inning.
Jesus. How do we get that? How did I get that screwed up? And it's right here in front of me. It tells me what it is.
You had me questioning my own sanity.
It makes 2 of us. Well, you
now
know what? That made for a better storyline anyway. So now we're back to where we were at.
Now it's the top of the 4th.
Now it's the top.
Which will be the final inning of this game. There was some confusion about what inning it was. It's now the top of the 4th inning.
Put in Josh Rogers.
The Thunderbirds with some strategery there.
So
Get themselves 3 fresh outs if they can get through this inning.
So Andrew Nichols will come back in and pitch. Satrowski's arm's a little tired, so he's not gonna take any chances. He pitches in another league. He pitched a good game tonight. 87 pitches. Hey, Cam. We got a pitcher change. I don't want to put his stats on the wrong guy here. We're at 2-0 right now.
This pitching change brought to you by, we'll call it our league sponsor, Pogue Chevrolet. Check them out at PogueChevrolet.com, P-O-A-G-E,
Okay, thank you. 2-0.
We good?
Yep. 2-0 the count. Yeah, how'd that game go another inning?
Oh, dude, what the heck is going on today? Nice pitch, kid.
3-0. 3-0.
Nice pitch, kid.
4-0. So Andrew took just a few pitches, looked warmed up, and now he's having trouble throwing strikes. They've got the mad shift on right now. It looks like there's no fielders on the left side for strike one. 4-1. Who got a point? Who got a point? They did. Thunderbirds last game. Strike two. That's the first time the camera has went down, folks. Down for the count. 4-2.
Sadie Booker's taken about 5 right to the face mask tonight. That's the first one that's effective.
4-2. 4-2 to count.
Full count.
Ball 5. Single walk it is.
My son, no. It's my son.
Sam Skibby's up.
I will.
Top part of the zone. 0-1. One and one count.
Another chapter in the off-the-field rivalry between Commissioner Cam Smith and Doug Meyer happening behind home.
Uh-oh, that ball's crushed to right center field. Dominic Siktrowski's underneath it. No one yelled tag. Runner's going to stay at first. Oh, you can't tag from first?
Only third.
That was hard hit with a lot of backspin on it and this heavy air. It flew a good 50 feet into the air for an out that took a long time to come down.
So we got 1 on with 1 out. Another ball that was absolutely crushed that stayed in the park. It's going to be almost impossible unless you hit a low line drive to get one out of here tonight. That ball hit the bat, I think. That's an out. Ball 1. 3-1.
No, I want to try and do it efficient. I'm trying to keep my grades as high as possible to where I can.
3-2.
Gus doing his best Melonheads impression up there with these check swings.
Four two. 4-2 count. Andrew Nichols trying to close this game out. They're down 1-0. There's a strike 3. 2 away here in the top of the 4th inning. It's going to be the last inning. The Thunderbirds will get one more shot at trying to even the game up 1-1 as they trail by 1 right now. There is a shot. That one might go. That one will go. And that's a 2-run bomb.
Big home run there for Jackson. Crosley drives in 2. Even under these conditions, that one, there wasn't much doubt on that one.
No, and Andrew got that drop ball in the top part of the zone. It Felt just enough right into the meat. Blasted it. I tell you what, Jackson Crossley's been a bear at the plate tonight. Is that a ball?
Yeah.
1-1. This guy here's hit the ball well too. 1 for 3 on the night. Had a hit in the first game. Hit in the second game. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Spencer Foss had a lot of work in the outfield tonight. Ball 2-2. Everything that has been hit to center field has been close to going out. That was the first one that actually cleared the fence. 2-2.
First home run tonight?
Yep. Yeah, believe that. A lot of balls hit hard too. 3-2. 3-2 from the veteran here as Andrew Nichols tries to close out for Dominic Satrowski, who gave up 1 run in his 3 innings of work. There's a all-speed pitch. 3-2 count. 2 outs. Looking for that last out so they can come in and hit. It's 8-12. It'll be 8:20 probably by the time you get started. That ball's busted right at Josh Rogers.
That's going to take us to the bottom of the 4th, but the damage done there. 2 runs in on that monster shot by Jackson Crosley out to center field. The Thunderbirds really got a hole to dig themselves out of here. Down 3 runs against Sam Skibby.
So Sam Skibby is on the mound for another inning of work. He's been efficient tonight. He's thrown 64 pitches, 31 balls, 33 strikes. Yes.
Sun's starting.
Josh Rogers will lead it off here. There's a hit. Wait, never mind. Yeah. Cam, did you yell my name? Cam, do you need something? I thought you yelled my name. You probably said Tommy Dwyer. Okay, so Josh Rogers will lead it off here as we are in the bottom of the 4th inning. This is going to be it for sure. Down 3 runs. Sam Skibby starts off with a nasty pitch that hits the pipe. Bottom of the zone. 0-1.
Sun getting extremely low on the horizon here as the shadows creep their way across the field here at Catch 22 Miracle Field. Much to the relief of our players. That sun was brutal today.
0-2 count. He's in the hole here. But he gets a pitch he can handle and he pops it straight up in the air and Jackson Crosley make the play.
Jackson Crosley with the nifty
had a
basket
rough
catch
night.
there out of left.
You've had a rough night. You pieced it up. So Dom Satrowski at the plate. Dom, again, we go again. This is the leading home run hitter in the that's strike on the bottom part of the zone in all of MO WIFF. Not just the national division, but he's leading the entire league in home runs with 4.
He was certainly looking for number 5 on that first one.
He was. They call it Dom Pop, Ken.
Got to remember, though, you can't hit a 3-run homer with nobody on base.
That's right.
No matter how hard you hit it.
1-2 count. 1 out. There's strike 3. So for those of you just catching you up quickly, Dom Satrowski started the game on the mound for the Thunderbirds. He gives up 1 run in 3 innings. That 1 run was on a triple with a runner at third base that scored a run. That triple was by Brett Spencer. And then a 2-run shot in the top of the 4th inning by Jackson Crossley makes the score 3-0, and it's been all Sam Skibby for the Mojo on the mound. There's a base hit, possibly. Oh, that's a tough play.
Come on, Spence, let's go.
So we'll get a hit on that one. He hit the ball really hard. Q had trouble with it. We got a man on first with 2 outs. Spencer Foss at the plate. I mean, here Josh Rogers might get another look at things. And he has just missed a couple different swings. Foss is capable of coming through too. 1-1. Now 79 miles an hour from Sam Skibby.
Spencer really got to show some discipline here. His job is to bring the tying run up to the plate no matter what.
Yeah, and I tell you what, the way Josh has swung the bat tonight, he's just an inch off. There's a good swing. 2-2. But this is where Sam's best. 2-2 count. He's probably got 10 different pitches he can throw, right?
He's extremely deadly when he's even.
There it is.
And there you go. He gets him to chase low, and that's going to do it for this game. The Mojo, we're going to take this one 3-0. The big hit being a homer by Jackson Crossley, but the game-winning RBI being on that triple. Correct.
Yep, it's a sweep tonight for the Mojo. We're glad you tuned in. The Mojo win both games. They get 4 points on the night. The Thunderbirds get a point in the first game as they go to extra innings and lose in extra innings. But good, hard-fought night. It was good calling the game with you, Ken. From Catch 22 Miracle Field, we say good night.
Yep. Catch us tomorrow night for the Kings.